Welcome to another What I Eat in a Day video. It has been a hot minute since I have made one of these edits, but I felt like now was the time because my last vlog was just like the most gluttonous thing ever. Cheers! And that is not a representation of how I live my day-to-day life, and it's important to me to share with you sort of like the 80% of the time when I eat super healthy, as well as the 20% when I'm taking 60 shots of beer in 60 minutes. Oh my god, it's like 11:15 in the morning and I haven't had breakfast yet. This is way later than I normally like to eat. I like to have my breakfast at like 9 a.m. So I'm starving. Let's make some freaking breakfast. I need to not spill my drink. Super similar breakfast to what I have done in my last few What I Eat in a Day videos, but I've switched it up, switched up the game to some cantaloupe, strawberries, and peanut butter mixed with, wait for it, maple syrup. This is the best combination on the freaking planet. If you have not tried this, you have to try it. And basically what I do is I just like take my cantaloupe, usually actually I'll do this with a fork. I don't know why I didn't grab a fork, but here we are. And I just like put my peanut butter on it. So damn good. And then every morning with breakfast, I have a black tea. When I'm at home, I have this like fancy David's tea that I love. I think it's called like David's Breakfast Blend or something. Oh, no. Cream of Earl Grey. Cream of Earl Grey from David's Tea is where it is freaking at. If you have access to a David's Tea, order that. Drink it with some almond milk. You're gonna love it. But today, I am drinking the Tetley tea provided by the Airbnb I'm currently in. It's fine. And then I add some vanilla unsweetened almond milk. So that is my alternative to coffee. I have successfully not drank coffee like every morning. I have it on occasion when I need to like stay up and edit. But I've successfully not had like a coffee habit, let's call it, in like 8 months, I think, ish. So I am going to enjoy this breakfast here and I will see you at lunch. Okay, this might be like the weirdest lunch some of you have ever seen. I don't know, it's what I'm eating today, and this isn't one of those like aesthetic What I Eat in a Day videos. It's what I actually fucking eat in a day. So I have some hot dogs, or some vegan hot dogs that's basically just like flavored tofu. I have a lot of peas, I have broccoli, I have cauliflower, and Troy has this really delicious like cranberry toast, so I put some peanut butter and jelly on it. Apricot jelly to be specific. Also, I have a bunch of hummus. So what I do is I dip my hot dogs in the hummus. I dip like my broccoli in the hummus, and it is so yummy. To drink, I have a big glass of lemon water. Tastes good and it's good for digestion, and apparently it like alkalizes your body, if that's a real thing. I'm a little bit of a, I don't know if I fully believe like the whole like alkaline thing genuinely is a real thing, but it tastes good. This is my lunch. I'm going to eat it and spare you watching me shove my face, so I will see you at snack time. Okay, snack time. This is it. So I pretty much just have like most of a grapefruit cut up and a massive spoon of peanut butter. Oh, focus. It doesn't want to focus. Welcome to episode like 6 million of Robyn. Almost chops her hand off with a shitty, dull Airbnb knife. I should really film one of these videos when I'm at home one time, so I have like actual cooking equipment and like all the ingredients that I would normally use, but you know, here we are. Okay, let's get dinner started. Our butternut squash has been roasting for about 20 minutes now. It needs another 10 or so at 400 degrees, and then we're gonna flip it, broil it for 5, and she should be good. I will link I will write below like all the specific instructions, but now what I wanna do is I have a few pine nuts left over and some pecans, and I want to roast these in some olive oil, and just maybe the pecans I'm gonna add a little maple syrup. We'll see. We'll see if I get creative. I decided to get creative with the pine nuts, and I threw in a bunch of pecans as well, and I added a little bit of maple syrup and salt, and they're really freaking good, gotta tell ya. Next step, we are going to make some broccolini, and we're just going to sear that in a pan with olive oil and salt. So very simple. Our broccolini are looking so good. Like literally simplest thing ever, olive oil and sea salt. So yum. Now finally, the like boring protein part, because I don't like eating a lot of meat. I'm not like a vegan per se. I'd say I'd eat vegan like 20 or like 80% of the time, and then 20% of the time I'm kind of like, eat whatever I want. So tonight we're doing chickpeas with pesto, and I'm basically just going to mix them up in a little pot here and heat them up so they're toasty, roasty, and whatever-y. Oh yeah! I ended up baking the butternut squash for, how long was it? Like 40 minutes, and then broil it because 30 minutes wasn't enough, in case you were wondering. Okay, dinner is finally done, and I'm so excited to eat. We have some delicious butternut squash. We have chickpeas with pesto, and we have some broccolinis that I seared or whatever, fried in olive oil. And I think the only thing that wasn't vegan in all of today is the pesto on the chickpeas. I need to go sit at the actual table and join my boyfriend Troy for dinner. Before I say goodbye today, I want to take this opportunity to thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your support. And if you really like what I do here on YouTube and want to support me a little bit more, please check out my Patreon. I'm uploading a ton of content there. I don't want to be like exclusive content because it just sounds weird. It's just stuff that you're not going to see on YouTube, like unedited vlogs that never made it to YouTube. Just like whatever I'm feeling that day. That's all for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. That's the way I cut my dogs.